Okay, so it's about the summary completion type question. So this is the easiest one, and this is the most basic ones. Okay, so there is nothing to be more synonymatical. You have to be, and you don't need to make it a bit complicated, as you already know that there are some reading passages you can see that. Okay, so you can get the answer from the context given, and it is easier to read the context, and most importantly it is not flexible to all the way it will come, but sometimes it happens. Okay, so it's about Siberian tiger. So they're talking about a tiger which belongs to a Siberian. Siberian is like the ethnic or the classification, the classified version of that tiger. You can also heard the Thylacine tiger. That was like Tasmanian tiger types. Okay, so it says that Siberian tiger can be found. That means you can get them in what was the USSR. What is the USSR and seems to live mainly on the lower slopes of mountains. So they live mainly in the lower slopes of mountains, but it actually seems that means they consider or they actually think that they live in there, but in reality they are not sure about that. Seems is like something that was visible, not clearly visible. Something was just guessed power guessing one. Okay, so the low slopes of mountains, slope means like lower sides of the mountains. It likes to eat wild boar. So what is it actually they like to eat? So like wild boar, wapiti and moose, and will travel long distance in search of food. So they are like a foodie person. They can travel long distance just for food, just like our food bloggers do. Okay, don't make it mention. Well, okay, so they are like this one. So the male tiger, so that means they have the male version and female version, so that's why they mentioned the male tiger weighs more than the female and is bigger than any other species of tiger. So that means they have the female version, male version. So male tigers are heavy, and female tigers are not heavy because they don't like to, they are choosy. Okay, so they have to go to long distance. Female tigers try to ignore that and is bigger than any other species of tiger. Okay, so the other types of tigers are smaller than them because they are the bigger, because they have that capability to run and stay healthy. Okay, so they go for long distance. So that means you can say that our food bloggers are heavy in weight. Okay, genetically, so their genes, it is closely linked to the now extinct Caspanian tiger. Okay, so they are genetically connected with one of the most extinction. That was like something was losing its appearance. Some species were disappearing because of less production. Okay, less reproduction. Caspian tiger is they are genetically linked tiger. Although, so something negative will come. Although brown bears are capable of killing tigers, so brown bears are the one who can actually have the guts, to kill these tigers. They make up approximately is like about 80%, 8% of their diet. That means diet means food. So the brown bears they make up approximately their diet. Okay, so the brown bears eating or feeding comes 8% from the tiger eating. Okay, they are tiger lover. Okay, Russian conservation, so there is a mention about Russian. So it's about a Russian tiger. Okay, Russian origin, it's like Russian conservatives are trying to protect. So Russian conservatives is like Russian residents or something, the residents of Russian conservatives are trying to protect Siberian tigers. So they are like protecting Siberian tigers because they keep the whole population under control. So Russian people afraid of wolf rather than afraid of Siberian tigers. Okay, so this is the passage about. So right now you have to complete the below given context. Summary completion. Complete the summary below and show that you have that capability to understand what. Okay, the main habitat. Okay, so the main habitat, that main place of the Siberian tiger is in low mountainous areas of the former USSR. So you have already learned that USSR was the mention. They are steppes, lower place they live in. Okay, it harms a variety of animals, including so wild boar, apiti. You can mention anyone because you have an only two words to choose. So apiti, moose, or wild boar, any kind of. Okay, it is similar genetically to the Caspanian tiger, as you know that. Russian conservatives. So what Russian conservatives want to do? They want to control the number of wolves by protecting the Siberian tiger. Okay, this is all about the summary completion. They are easy, but I don't know it is easy for you or also no or not. Just read the context and try to understand. Try to me guess the meaning in your own. Just like you can consider the context is like a lady or like a public or something like you have the. Okay, imagine you are in the public bus. What did they see there? Some idiots are shouting at the drivers, please go first, go, I have a what to do. Okay, another is like keep shut up, another is like using mobile, another is typing on his Facebook, another using TikTok, another something. So in on a bus, you can see that there are many various kinds of people, but they are all has some similarities in between. So there is not a concern issue. So you understand that you understand the bird's condition, so you can understand a context. Context is all about that something was happening in some certain period of certain conditions. Okay, so here is a Siberian tiger. Siberian tiger is like that one. So okay, so if you feel that you are not able to get the meaning, get the understanding, so that means you are not reading, you're not understanding, you're not thinking. Okay, think in that way that was written in such a way that it will give you the answer. Okay, you can sense it. Okay, sense is sensation or is like sense ability. Sensing ability is the most crucial ability to solve any kind of problems. If you have that sensing ability, then you can actually do the best out of best. No one can beat you on that. You're on any kind of field. Okay, so just do that. You have to be calm, you have to be patient on that particular solving issues. Like you are solving a problem, so if you go angry, if you get angry, if you feel frustrated, then it will ruin your whole process or whole understanding. So just be there and just try to keep calm yourself and just solve the problems. That's it. That's all about anything, any exam, any kind of exam you have ever faced. This is all about that. So this is the Siberian tiger. Later we'll discuss about the other completion. Thank you.